up? It's Cassie and I am back with another video for the youth today. Today we're going to be talking about the unique character of God, and we're going to be focusing on Isaiah 40:25-31. So I'm going to have you guys go ahead and read it, and then we are going to talk about it. So as I was reading this passage this week, I thought that I would share it with you guys because I found it encouraging. And the first thing that I want to talk about is the first line there that says, "Who can you compare me to?" God is so unique, and sometimes I think that we think about him in human terms, that we think that he's limited by the same things that we're limited by, but that's not the case. There's nobody and nothing that comes close to who God is. The depths of his character are unsearchable. But what I think is really cool is that God has given us scripture, that he's given us these accounts so that we can know about his character, so that we can get a good understanding of who he is. Like I said, the depths of who he is are unsearchable. There's just so much that we could not possibly comprehend all of it in our human state. But he makes known to us parts of his character, his love and his empathy and his kindness, and his mercy and his forgiveness, and all of those things. We can get a glimpse into who he is. And so I thought that that was really important to note. And then the second thing is just how creative he is. And I often find myself when I'm a little bit like disappointed or frustrated with God, and I'm like, oh, where are you? But I go like outside for a walk and I look at all of nature, I am reminded of just how good he is and of his character and how creative he is. And so we see this in the next part in the scripture that talks about the stars. You know, he named the stars, he put all the stars in their place. He's the only one who can truly make something out of nothing. You see in the scripture it says that God does not get tired or weary or weak. Sometimes, again, like I was saying earlier, I feel like we confine God to our understanding of humanity, whether we mean to do it or not. And so then we think, you know, oh, I shouldn't go to God with my problems over and over again because, you know, he's heard my prayer once and, you know, I don't want to bother him. He's got so many other things to deal with that are so much bigger. But I think, you know, in reality, God doesn't get tired. He doesn't need breaks. He's God. And so he doesn't get tired of listening to you and caring for you and loving you. And he doesn't need a break. He doesn't, you know, get off of his throne and say, okay, I'm just going to go on a little vacation now. Like, that's not how it works. He's always there. He's always sovereign. He's always in control. And one thing that was really impressed upon me when I was reading this scripture this week is that God is so much more able, because of his unique character, to care for my situation than I possibly could. And so I just wanted to encourage you guys with that this week, and to encourage you to read some verses about just the character of God, who he truly is. And I think that's going to be it from me. So I will see you guys this week, later on this week. Bye guys.